How's it going, everyone? This is Rock Hunter. Welcome back to Subnautica. Last time we read about some databanks, and today we're going to read a little bit more and then possibly do something. So, let's see. We left off at... not bat, we left off at gas pod. So now we're on bladderfish. Bladderfish. This unusual herbivore appears to be mostly defensive and bears little resemblance to the other life forms around it. You don't say. Semi-permeable bladder. The bladderfish is able to filter air and seawater into its body cavity through a unique membrane which surrounds its spine like a bladder. This allows it to remove and consume organic particles caught on the way and adjust its buoyancy. Cool. Open-ended vascular tubing can be angled and constructed to pump out water and achieve low velocity guided propulsion. Largely oblivious to threats and particularly immobile at night. Its only identified defense mechanism is that it's composed almost entirely of water, air, and cartilage. Assessment: edible. Oxygen may be retrieved from the bladder and added to tanks on consumption. Really? Maybe blah blah blah. Natural water filter. Okay. The Gary fish. I don't remember you at all. Slow-moving and curious herbivore, camouflage indicates adaptation for evasive behavior on the ocean floor. Eye stalks. Yep. May be beneficial when watching for predators from hiding places amongst the coral. Behavior: more active during daylight hours, but slow and docile at all times. Okay. The Gary fish survival depends on a combination of camouflage and predators who can get a more filling meal elsewhere. It is edible. The peeper. Ugh. A fast prey fish encountered in shallow waters and rich in protein. Developed side-facing eyes, capable of discerning colors not just in shallow waters but in a variety of lighting conditions. It is also able to close its eyelids, thus preventing light from reflecting off the lenses and rendering the peeper almost invisible to nighttime predators. Oh, okay, yeah, I getcha. Powerful fins. These species have evolved powerful fins which can decapitate a human in one slice. JK, it has powerful fins which enable rapid acceleration in still water, and the ability to leap meters into the air to avoid pursuers. Beak. Likely used to break down corals and tough vegetation. An unusually large nasal cavity serves no obvious purpose and appears to be specifically evolved to detect a single specific enzyme. Nothing encountered on the planet so far produces a matching odor. Expulsion tubes. The tube attached to the peeper's torso are connected directly to its stomach and gills, and appears to be designed to... there's more to read. And appears to be designed to expel its contents on demand. Purpose unclear. While the peeper is well adapted to survive in shallow waters, a number of its features serve no discernible purpose. It would appear to be just as well suited to survive in deeper waters and is somewhat more intelligent than the usual small herbivore. Oh. Well, I've been cooking them because I thought they weren't intelligent. Uh-oh. They can feel pain. Oh no. Assessment: edible. Really good. Further researching required. What do you mean? Like, what, do I scan it again? Or... I don't know. The Leviathan. Oh, the reefback Leviathan. So what, are there more Leviathans? This vast life form is in excess to 30 meters long and has been designated has been designated Leviathan class. Okay. I don't brain today. Fortunately, it feeds exclusively on plankton-like life forms in the water. Chitinous shell. Most of the life form's topside and some of its upper side is protected by a thick-layered exoskeleton. This suggests an evolutionary path quite different from other organisms on 4546b, most of which are vertebrae in nature. The reefback the reefback species has likely been able to grow far larger than other herbivores because anything large enough to break through its shell has long since gone extinct. Oh boy. Enzyme pods. Similar to appearance to... What? Okay, hang on. Similar in appearance to the algae glands of the gas pods, these organs on the reefback's underside serve some unknown purpose in its digestive system and are capable of expelling small quantities of stomach enzymes into the surrounding waters. Local microcosm. An array of different barnacle and plant species grow on the reefback shell, thrusting their roots into the ancient scars in the... Okay. And taking advantage of their mobility to avoid predation. Nonetheless, reefbacks will often be pursued by the faster, hungrier herbivores, and thus this leviathan species is a mobile microcosm, worthy of years of study in itself. Life cycle. Reefbacks' lifespan likely extend through many centuries, should they survive their initial growth cycle. For the first few decades, their smaller size would make them vulnerable to carnivorous leviathans. There are other ones. Sociable, seen traveling in small pods and communicating by an echoing call. Behavior is consistent with low-level sentience. Assessment harbors plants, small fish, and metal-rich barnacles. Okay. Scavenging parasites? Scavengers and parasites. Alright. The ancient floater. Biodata suggests these vast floaters have matured in an ingenious symbiosis with the land they are attached to. The attached landmass is raised in the water, increasing sunlight and encouraging plant growth. As older plants decay, organic residues and nutrients seep into the rock and are consumed by the floater. These circumstances must have held for thousands of years for a floater to reach this size. Oh yeah, this is the giant one. Okay. Life cycle. Immature floaters are born near the surface, from where they sink to the seabed, attaching to any stable surface they find on the way. Those individuals fortunate enough to attach to a digestible nutrient source will grow in size, thus increasing their buoyancy and drawing whatever they are attached to closer to the surface. In extreme circumstances, a number of floaters may attach to a Leviathan-class life form. What? Forcing it to the surface and effectively asphyxiating it. The body will be consumed over a number of months until eventually dissolving, leaving the floaters free to attach to a new host. Holy crap, that's a little crazy. So telling me if I throw enough of these floaters on like a Leviathan, I'd be A-okay? You just get that stasis rifle right on that sucker and then... Yeah, okay. Okay. Those creatures which successfully raise a landmass to the surface are rewarded with a burgeoning and permanent food supply, allowing them finally to reproduce and begin the cycle again. Assessment. Incredible! Cave crawler. I've been wanting to read about you for a little while. crawler. Agile, territorial carrion feeder. Well adapted to both land and sea. Gas exchange membrane. Absorbs essential gases from the air or water for basic bodily regulation. Mandibles. This species seeks out corpses in packs before defending its claim while the corpses is devoured. Assessment necessary waste recycler. Avoid or incapacitate. So they are around where there's dead bodies. Gotcha. Shuttlebug. A common scavenger at the base of the food chain. Mouth parts. Does it have mouth parts? I don't. Maybe that? No. Small enough to be of little threat to most organisms, this creature is clearly adapted to feed on the waste products of the ecosystem around it. 3 mandibles. Yes. Wait. 3 mandibles. Used to orient themselves when drifting and to filter through detritus on cave floors. 3 legs, high strength muscles can propel the life form great distance through the water, as well as ambulating them across the seafloor. Assessment necessary waste recycler presence may indicate nearby cave systems. Okay, so these guys tell me where caves are. Cool. Let me open that one. There we go. Oh my gosh, there's just so much! Common spore-bearing fungi species. The flesh contains a high acidic compound which leaches into the water if the outer skin is penetrated. It is not clear which predator species necessitates such extreme countermeasures, but the acid mushroom's number suggests it has successfully deterred most of them. Acid has implication for batteries. Yep. Potatoes! The Chinese potato is common throughout the China territories, where synthetic foods are still stigmatized. And whoa! What was that? Oh, we need sustenance now. What are these guys doing? Food. I hear you. There you are. Oh, just like, what's dead over here? Who died? Tell me who died. Yum, yum, yum. So good and tasty. There we go. One tree will fill the belly of a human. I will just read from here. Ion cubes. If I just hit it with my knife. Okay, where were we? Remain large tracts of arable land on which to grow fresh produce. Genetically designed prior to the expansion, this plant is highly adaptable to different environments and stable. It's just really good. It's good for you, it's good for me, it's good for everyone. Those are shadows. We're good. Creep vine. A kelp species concentrated in large forests in shallow sandy waters. Loose roots anchor the plant to the sea floor, from where it grows steadily toward the surface in pursuit of sunlight. The stem is fibrous and rich in iron, making it both a viable base material for fabrication of textiles, as well as basic food stuff. Vital alien resource, edible, construction applications. The seeds of the creep vine. Mature creep vine plants that have survived the predation of small herbivores produce these bioluminescent seed clusters, which may be knocked loose by currents or consumed and later deposited by predators. The embryos is surrounded by a thick oil and silicone layer, which would disperse into the ground as the outer skin deteriorates. This may This may provide the seedling with the nutrients it needs to survive the low light conditions on the seabed. Vital alien resource. Construction applications. Cool, cool, cool. We read about you. The lantern tree. Oh yeah, this was in that one island. A conglomeration of individual vines which rely on one another for structural support. Grows exclusively on the fertile land. Each vine produces orange lantern-shaped fruits with minimal nutrition and hydration values. It's edible in an emergency. Wow, that's so great. Marble melon plant. This plant collects water from the air rather than relying on its root system, and produces large, fleshy fruit, which are both edible and have atypical high water content. Cool. Fern palm. This species was first identified in the artificial grove on the island. It is not listed in the existing flora database, so it's unclear whether or not it is native to this planet. Genetic code shares some features with the other local plant life, but this may be the results of DNA transfusion rather than natural evolution. So supposedly it was brought down. Grub basket. What the? The orange-colored land plant, which usually contains a thick protein-rich sludge at its base. This may suggest a carnivorous life cycle, wherein grubs and insects are attracted to the bright petals. They make their way into the center of the plant, but are unable to scale back up the slick inner leaves and are ultimately digested. Voxel shrub. A pink-leafed plant with an angular appearance which grows exclusively on land. Short and simple. The sea. Oh boy, almost done. Okay. Drooping stinger. Zero photosynthetic cell detected. Implies carnivorous adaptation to low-light environments. Follicles along the tentacles are capable of detecting contact with foreign bodies, triggering an electromagnetic charge in the 600 watt range. Prey is likely paralyzed and consumed over many weeks. Prey, small fish. Assessment, avoid. Okay, I can do that. Regress shell. This specimen is composed of a complex series of regressing rings connected by tendrils. The rogue cradle, a complex cave-dwelling flora specimen. The bright yellow core of this plant is protected by the rigid cage, presumably to ward off medium-sized herbivores. Violet bow, a common luminescent plant which grows in the patches of the seabed. They like put all the detail in these other ones, and then these guys are like, whatever. You don't even get a picture with the writhing weed. Well adapted to both shallow waters and cave systems, this plant lives in the symbiosis with the coral species which form around the base of the stems. And last but not least, survival packages. Start here. If you are reading this, then you have survived an emergency evacuation of the Capital-class ship equipped with Altera technology. Congratulations! The hard part is over. Your PDA has automatically rebooted in emergency mode. This operation system has one directive: to keep you alive on a hostile alien world. If that is not possible, it will alert salvage teams to the location of your remains. Thanks. It features full monitoring of vital signs for timely survival advice, blueprints for fabricating the range of essential survival equipment tailored to your environment, an onboard camera, microphone, and OCR technology for short-range situational analysis. Cross-compatibility with all Altera-compliant products. NB, your personal and work files have been encrypted and may be retrieved at a later date by a licensed engineer. Oh, praise be. Survival checklist. Administer first aid if required. Take inventory of available materials and supplies and decide on rations. Survey the environment for threats and resources. Construct necessary survival equipment by using the LifePod's fabricator. Check LifePod for damage and repair as necessary. Broadcast local distress signal using LifePod's short-range radio. Locate other survivors using line of sight or the radio. Find or construct a more permanent habitat. We're trying. Maintain physical and psychological health until rescue. And B. This information is meant as a general guide in the first instance. You should always follow the advice of your PDA, which has taken your particular circumstances into account. Warning. Blueprint database corrupted. Damage to your PDA's hard drive has corrupted approximately 80% of stored survival blueprints. Fantastic. Blueprints may be reacquired by scanning salvage technologies using the handheld scanner or by downloading plans from a shipboard data box. In these circumstances, these assets will most likely be found among wreckage from the Aurora. We did it! All is well. I do not want to read any more unless you guys have something you really want me to read. What the heck is this? Additional technologies? Oh no, I read those. Dang. Nope. Wait. Survival package. Ah! I see. Yes. Yes. We'll read this one, and then we'll call it good. Aurora ship status. Ship class, Altera long-range capital ship. Mission, arm facade installation. 3 years operation time. Crew, command team 23, engineer team 85, support crew 40, passengers 9. Status. Sustained heavy damage in orbit of planet 4546b. Cause unknown. Probably the freaking giant gun. My guess. Evacuation data unavailable. Engineer section, dark matter ion drive core V8, the drink, not the engine. Manned robotic suits. Advanced scanner suit. Long range communications relay. 0.25 cubic kilometers storage of phase gate apparatus. Habitation section, accommodation for 150 people, multiple canteens serving healthy, fresh, and rehydrated food. Leisures facilities include VR suite and virtual cinema. Awesome. Fantastic. It's nighttime. I need food. Yeah, whatever. So I want to see what's in one of these cube suckers. You know, it's just, we're here, and I want to do that before we go back to the ship. What's up, Peeper? Where are they? I can't see them at night. Oh, it's right in front of me. Awesome. Because I feel like we should be able to, like, go into this, yeah? Like, why would it be here? For fun? Ha! That's rich. Things being here for fun. Dang, concussion. Maybe these things don't really have a purpose besides looking crazy. I don't know. I'm just glad I'm able to just look around and react to things and not just... Wait. Maybe I need something for it to open? I don't know. I just feel like there would be something vital in these. Possibly. But signs are pointing to a big fat no-no. Well, that one looks different. Move, fish! What is that? Oh, let's get some air. Hey. Hi. Hi. Hey. Jeez. Okay. My private docile establishment. Dude, just stay up. Hey, alright. Awesome. We got one more to check. I want to look at that one. Pull out your handy dandy flashlight. Alright, we need to get closer. That's fine. Oh my gosh, what was that? What? No. What was that? That was a little... It's a little scary. You're joking with this. You're joking with me, right? What the heck are you? Scanner! Scanner! Fighter! Holy crap, man. I just tried to go out there and just... Whoa. I mean, I could kill the biter. Look, I want... Alright, you know what? Here, we're gonna call it right here. And we'll just do this in the next one. Okay, like and favorite if you enjoyed. I know a lot of it has been just reading, but we're done. We got past that, and we're gonna move on. But if there by chance was something I didn't read that you want me to read that I have in my data bank, let me know. From now on, I'll try to, whenever I scan something, read it immediately after, so that we just keep up on it instead of having long little story time sessions. Anyway, subscribe if you have not. Let me know what I can do better, or if what you enjoy about the game. Just, you know, say what you want. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later.